Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make healthy meals. Not only is it good for you, but it tastes great too. First I'm going to be making my smoothie bowl. It's one of my favorite things to have for breakfast and it's really good for you. So I have some frozen fruit that I defrosted. I have some peaches and blueberries, but you can use whatever kind of fruit you want. Now I'm going to be getting some yogurt and I'm just going to pour that into a bowl. Next I'm going to be pouring in my frozen fruit. I used about 1/4 of a cup of frozen fruit and 3/4 of a cup of yogurt. Next I'm just going to mix my frozen fruit with my yogurt. Next I'm going to be putting on my toppings. Now you can use whatever kinds of toppings you want, but I'm using chopped pecans and blueberries. Next I'm just going to place my toppings across the top of my yogurt. Now it doesn't have to be perfect. I'm just going to place them randomly on one side of the yogurt. Next I'm going to place my crushed pecans on the other side of the yogurt. Now I'm just going to be drizzling on some honey just to give it an extra sweetness. You don't have to put on honey if you don't want it. Next I'm going to be making my tuna salad sandwich. So I'm going to start off by getting a roll and I'm just going to be slicing it in half. Next, I'm going to place 1/2 of a small avocado into my bowl. Now, I just crushed my half of the avocado and I placed 1/2 teaspoon of veganese, which is mayonnaise, but it is the vegan version and it's much healthier for you. But if you'd like and you don't have this, you could just use regular mayonnaise. I use veganese because it's much healthier for you. I was using 1/4 of a teaspoon, so I was just adding it in a little bit at a time. Next I'm going to add in 4 ounces of tuna fish. Now I'm just going to mix it until it is well combined. I was scared of dentists in the dark. Now I just took my roll out of the toaster and now I'm just going to get the tuna salad and I'm going to be placing it on the roll. Next I'm going to be making whole wheat pasta with cream sauce. It tastes great and it's healthy for you. Now I'm going to get 1/2 of a small tomato and I'm going to be cutting it into chunks. Next I'm going to get 1 tablespoon of diced onions. It may not seem like a lot, but trust me, it's going to make the pasta taste amazing. This guy decides to quit his job and head to New York City. This cowboy is running from himself. She's been living on the highest shelf. Next, I'm going to put in a small pan, give or take about 2 tablespoons of oil. Oh, so this is my mom. I'm sorry that she just like popped out of nowhere. So next I'm going to be placing my onions, and I'm going to just stir it until it becomes translucent, and that's when I am going to be putting in my tomatoes. So I forgot to mention that the temperature is at medium heat. So next I added 2 teaspoons of all-purpose flour, and this is going to help thicken the sauce later. So now I'm adding my tomatoes, and I'm just going to stir it constantly for about 3 minutes. Next I'm just going to be adding in some garlic salt and some pepper. If you want, you could just use regular salt, but I like the garlic salt because it gives it a better flavor. Now I'm going to be adding in 1.5 cups of already cooked pasta. I'm using elbow pasta, but you can use whatever type you like. So now I'm just going to be mixing it so the pasta is coated in the oil and is mixed with the tomatoes. Now the pasta that I'm using is whole wheat, whole grain pasta, but you can use whatever type you like. I'm just using whole wheat because it's a bit healthier. So I just added in a little bit of chopped parsley. Now this is optional. If you don't like parsley, you can just leave that out. Now I'm going to be adding 1/4 cup of low-fat milk, and I'm just going to mix it until the milk starts to thicken. Next, I'm going to be adding in 1/4 cup of white cheddar cheese. Now, the kind of white cheddar cheese that I'm using is low in fat, but you can use the regular type if you'd like. My feet can't touch the ground, and it feels like I can see the sands on the horizon every time. Next, I'm going to be putting my pasta into a bowl. Wave after wave, wave after wave, slowly drifting. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss any more of my new videos.